What's up, Evolve? It's November. It's a little bit chilly outside. Life is good. So, as you can see, the past couple months I've been trying to post a video. I know some are shorter, some are longer. Just about things that have came to my mind through all of you guys and people I meet and things of that nature. And it always comes up, a lot of people I meet for the first time talk about chiropractors and you have to go forever. And I always kind of laugh inside because I think to myself, the circle of life. A lot of you understand the nerve system who are going to probably listen to this. Yet at the end of the day, our foundation is so skewed, and mine was too when I grew up, because not a lot of people were talking about what we're talking about today. And the fact of the matter is the circle of life is super easy. Every single one of us, while we're alive, are going to face challenges, stressors, great experiences, bad experiences. That's life. We're going to face those no matter what. The other thing is they're all going to come into our nerve system at one point or another. And our nerve system is going to be forced to try and process that experience, or it's going to accumulate the experience. Either of what it does, it's going to ultimately affect the way all of us, you and I, the way we feel. The way we feel physically, the way we feel mentally, the way we feel emotionally. And that process is always taking place. Every day we get up, new experiences, same experiences, old experiences. Couldn't process, could process, integrate, accumulate. And then we're gonna find out how we're doing in the grand scheme of life based on where we're at, on how we feel. And so the answer is not do you have to go to a chiropractor or a healthcare professional or someone who checks your nerve system every single week, every single month, every single year. The question really comes down to, where do you want to be on that spectrum in terms of your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health, and then ultimately your spiritual health? That decision's up to you. And knowing that decision's going to change year after year, month after month. And when you decide where you want to be on that spectrum, close to disease or close to optimal health, or somewhere in between, then you have to take a look back the last 2, 3, 4, 6 months and say, man, what am I going through right now? Oh, I'm changing jobs, or, COVID-19 hit where we went through like several months ago and things got flipped upside down. Your stressors in life are also going to change. Sometimes the winds of life are going to be really high. Sometimes they're not going to be. And then ultimately you have to decide, how much support does my system need to get through what I'm going through to ultimately give me the level of health that I want? When I think of support, it comes down to, in the summer, Arizona is a great example, because in the summertime, a lot of us have irrigation systems. I have to water my plants like 2 to 3 times more than I do in the winter. And I know that because summer is a different stress on my plants, I need to up the support if I want living plants versus ugly dead plants. I have to make that choice. Now I can choose not to do it, and then ultimately I'm gonna have ugly looking plants, my landscaping is gonna be bad, and then the HOA is probably gonna send me a bill. But at the end of the day, I get to make the choice, just like you get to make the choice. And so that's the coolest thing. It's every single year you get to decide, do I wanna be here, here, or here? What am I going through? How much support do I need? Check in with yourself every few months on, is this the best frequency for me? Is this the amount of support that I need? And knowing we can change it, adjust it, flip-flop, everything's gonna be okay. But those huge decisions that are mostly directed towards doctors or chiropractors especially, that's not a me choice, that's a you choice. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I know a bunch of you have been with me for several years. I know some of you are brand new, and everywhere in between. I hope this video helps, because I know there's people out there that always ask the question. I thought I'd equip you early. Hope you guys have a wonderful November. Stay warm.